Hello YouTube, my name's Jax and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Modern Warfare 2 Gunsmith system and how confusing it is, not only for beginners and newcomers, but for people like me that have been playing it for some years. So yeah, this Gunsmith system, I mean, I could just be being an idiot, but I do suspect that it is very complex. First of all, I'd like to say, like, this might not be a popular opinion, yeah, but this Call of Duty, to me personally, is the best and most advanced Call of Duty that I've ever played. It is insane, and the potential and the sort of future-proofingness of it, I suppose, is just off the scale, man. The game is really good. I like the maps, I like the flow of it, I like the look of it. I am a little bit disappointed about the movement, but there's some movement in it where it looks like it might be quite complicated, so once you've learned certain movements, you really will be good at movement. But anyway, today I'm just going to talk about the Gunsmith, and it's sort of frustrating, really. It's kind of broken. Yeah, so to start with, they had this thing called tuning. So when you max level up a gun, yeah, you could actually tune the attachments, and they brought this into the game. I actually got it, like, as you can see on the screen, I got this tuning thing, and you could make it either have more faster aim down sight, but it would have less damage range, or more damage range, less slower aim down sight. And then all of a sudden, I come to the game the next day, and it wasn't there anymore. And I watched a video by J Guide. He said they've removed it because it was too buggy, it's probably not ready yet, and all that sort of stuff. But the thing that I wanted to talk about today is the way that you have to level up guns. So I just want to level up the MP5, the trusty old MP5. It's called the Lachman sub, right? But that's an MP5, you can see it is, right? So what you do, look, Lachman sub, masterpiece of stability, mobility and lethality, unlocked by leveling the Lachman 556 to level 12. So now I've got to go, all right, where's the Lachman 556? Where is it again? And then you've got to sort of go all around the thingy and go, oh, there's the Lachman 556 is there and stuff like that, right? So wait, so what you can do, so you can go to your Lachman. So I want to level up this MP5, right? You see Lachman and Mir platform, so you press your thing that will get your tap map up, and it will show you what guns to get to that. So you see the Lachman, you need to level that 762 up, then the 556, then you eventually get to your MP5. So you have to level up a load of guns that aren't like the MP5. Like the first Lachman that you have to level is a burst fire. It feels a bit like a foul from Modern Warfare 2.19. Not a burst fire, a single shot. And then that one's an AR. And then you eventually get to your sub, which is not really going to perform anything like these other two guns. So it's a bit frustrating, really. I just want to get this MP5, start leveling up my MP5. I want to go through all my SMGs and level up all my SMGs. That's what most people do. That's what most people did through all the different Call of Duties, whether you want to level up all your snipers first or all your LMGs first. Whatever you want to level up first, you can do it, and you can choose what gun you want to level up and start working on this. Whereas now, look, I've got to go start with this, then that, and then that. But you don't level it max, so it's not like I have to level this one to max. Look, level the Lachman 556 to level 12, right? So I'll go and see where my level 556 is. It's there, but I can't do that obviously because I've got to get the level 762 to level 13. So it's very frustrating. It's a whole load of stuff you have to do to keep you in the game just to get a simple MP5, where MP5 should be a pretty standard weapon that you get to start with, but it's not, and you have to level up all loads of guns. Also as well, attachments are kind of moving around. So the MP7, which is the Val 46, is, I've got it all unlocked here, but I haven't got everything unlocked because I've got my my Val 46 max level, but I haven't got all my attachments because If I want that, I've got to unlock the Lockwood 300 to level 4. So there's a lot of back and forth, and you have to go and check what you've got, check what you haven't got, and you know, it's insane. It's actually insane. Like making like loadout videos for YouTube and stuff like that is kind of, it's going to be very complicated. I want to see how people do this and how people decide what the best build is for things, because I can't just say to someone now, hey, check this. Well, I have actually. My last video was best Valve 4.6 class, right? And this is a good class. It is a really good class, but this is only a good class if you've got these things. So I could say, like, for example, I could say, look, this Valve 4.6 best class is with this laser on. But then people might go, well, I've got all the other stuff, but I haven't got that laser. Or I've got all the other stuff, but I haven't got this operator foregrip. And very confusing way to do it. So I think the future of Call of Duty content, I suppose, is where I'm sort of coming from. I mean, I do like to play for like the average players and stuff and try and work out what the best thing. In fact, I'm finding a lot of these guns at the moment are good without any attachments. Just they're pretty sweet without any attachments. But yeah, I think the future of sort of best build and best class, I don't think you're going to see much of that actually in the future. I think other stuff's going to start arising and different types of content are going to start arising from this game. But all in all, it's a really good game and it's got loads and loads of potential. And the potential for complexity is insane. And when they get it sorted, I think they will bring that tuning thing back. But not yet. I think it's way too early to bring the tuning in because people are still trying to find their feet on different attachments and what attachments do what. And like now, you can't really like, so say for this operator barrel, hip fire accuracy, aim walking steadiness, hip recoil control. But when you haven't used the gun for long enough, you've got nothing to compare it to. So it's not really relative to anything because you don't know what the hip walking speed is anyway for it to go up or down anyway. So it's very early stages. And when these new games come out, there's a lot of people moaning about loads of different stuff. But all in all, right, I think the pros of this game massively outweigh the cons. We're gonna have, I feel like it's the first brand new Call of Duty for the last 3 years. Like Cold War and Vanguard was just basically an extension of Warzone. So yeah, this is like the first new Call of Duty we've had for 3 years, and it is looking very promising. There's a bit of a learning curve with it all. People are already starting to work out new movement mechanics, and it seems like there's a lot, like I'm just doing certain movements where I'm like, wait, what did I do there? I pressed this button and that button and it did something different. And yeah, it's very cool, man. Very interesting game. Definitely recommend it. The Gunsmith is very complicated. I don't think I've cleared up anything in this video. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's very complicated. So I think the main thing, what I want to say is if you are trying to level stuff up, and say for example, like you want to level up your MP5, the best way to do it is just look on the thing you want to level up and just press your open tac map thing and it will tell you what your next ones are, and then just work on it that way and do it step by step. But yeah, I don't like that aspect of it. Eventually I'll have it all unlocked anyway, so it won't really matter, and I think most people eventually will. But for people that play it casually, they're gonna struggle to follow any best build videos. They're gonna struggle a lot. So maybe best build videos will be better if they had like the minimum requirements on them. I don't know. Let us know what you think in the comments. And maybe I just rambled a little bit too much there, but yeah, I hope that's of some value. Sort of. It was more just a rambling from me and how confusing this new Gunsmith is. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.